And we're seeing that pretty big pattern change today. Yesterday we had some sunshine, cooler temperatures, and then today finally a little bit warmer, but it's coming at a cost. We're tracking some rain as it's moving into the area. This is a live look at Poplar Bluff. We have the raindrops on the camera. It's still falling, as you can see, some overcast skies as well. And we're all pretty much seeing some overcast conditions. Temperatures already beating yesterday's highs. Poplar Bluff in the upper 50s right now. Winds really starting to pick up out of the south in the teens. That's also a pattern we're going to continue to see into the afternoon and evening. Rain right now just north of Poplar Bluff near Puxico as well. We're seeing some isolated showers begin to move into parts of SEMO, parts of southern Illinois as well, like Jefferson County, Mount Vernon starting to see some rain, Cape Girardeau as well, and that's just going to increase in the next couple of hours. And it's all thanks to a pretty large low pressure we've been tracking. It's still just off to the west. We're expecting the cold front to push through the region in the next couple of hours. Very cold air off behind it. Out in front of the low, we're seeing some rain, but then on that western side, some snow, and that's just because the temperatures are just that much colder. In Denver, tracking those upper 20s. Here at home, at least closer to home, St. Louis in the mid 50s. We're going to be seeing that pattern shift as far as temperatures go in the next day or so. So pretty cold weekend ahead. Temperatures right now still on the warmer side, and that's going to stay with us the next couple of hours. Somewhere in the mid 50s, Paducah at 55 along with Murray. A bit cooler in Marion at 54, but we're going to continue to warm up into at least close to 60 degrees for a lot of us. So that rain chance also really increasing into the afternoon and evening. Overnight tonight, pretty steady rain expected, even some thunderstorms possible. The good news, not expecting anything too severe. Winds are staying out of the south, at least until that front crosses through the region. For today, tracking that rain moving in, pretty gusty conditions, especially behind that front. For our Friday, much cooler and breezy, and then this weekend, bitter cold temperatures expected, even tracking the next chance of possibly a freeze. Breaking it down more by the hour, at least for lunchtime, most of us are still staying dry. That chance of rain really moving in by mid-afternoon into the evening. By 5 o'clock, really seeing it pick up. Then that front starts to make its way, and you can see it just off to the west by 7. Showers increasing to more scattered and then widespread by 10 o'clock tonight. Temperatures still warm out ahead of the front. Cold front passes through fairly quickly after midnight. It's pretty much out of here off to the east. Early morning tomorrow, still tracking a few of those isolated showers, and then temperatures quickly dropping 8 o'clock, near freezing for some of us like Mount Vernon and Sparta. Out ahead, or at least behind that front, I should say, for tomorrow. By lunchtime, at least this time tomorrow, we're going to be looking at the upper 30s. So much cooler conditions are expected. Not a huge rainmaker on the higher end of things, possibly an inch, especially for parts of the Boot Hill and SEMO. Other areas expecting about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. So going to see some decent rain from this, not nearly as bad as one of those last systems we saw. Still great to have the Storm Track 3 app, not only for the rain, but because of the really cold temperatures expected behind this. Friday's lows down near freezing, and then back into the 20s Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Waking up Sunday morning about 21 degrees for some of us. So we've got some cold air coming this way. So although today is wet, try to enjoy at least some of the warmer time that we're expecting. That rain chance really increasing overnight tonight, lingering into the early morning hours for tomorrow, but at least drier for the second half of Friday. If you do have any St. Patrick's Day plans, looking pretty good for the weekend. Other than it's going to be cold, highs not really getting out of the 30s. Next week, at least a bit warmer, tracking that next rain chance by midweek.
Well, I'm just looking forward to that warm up that's coming after the weekend because, I mean, 20s in the morning, that's just so cold.
Yeah, what a way to end winter.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Katie.